What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to AI the Somnium Files. When we left off, we were trying to investigate the crime scene, trying to figure out who the suspect could be. The prime suspect was Mizuki's father, our best friend drinking buddy.
Yep.
And we were like, let's go check out the maid cafe he owns. He might be hanging out there. He was hanging out all right. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So Mizuki's lost her mother and father in the past 24 hours.
That sucks.
And now we also are feeling a little down since we lost a best friend, and they're gonna try and cheer us up.
Doctor,
Mr. Pewter?
Yes. The skin tight outfit that I was talking about at the end of last time.
Yeah.
Reminds me of that one Metal Gear character. What was his name?
Talking about Gray Fox?
Yeah. The ninja, I
yeah,
think. Yeah.
Gray Fox.
That is the
Gray Fox.
Can't you see that?
A little bit, yeah. Anyways, Pewter, let's look at you. Pewter looks surprisingly serious. He's usually talking about his boy love novels. I might need that right now to get my mind off of this, but you seem troubled, Pewter.
2 murders, one right after the other.
Yeah.
How could I not be?
I suppose. Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
I know he did Taka, but like, what? He sounds like another character.
He's probably been in more things than he also voiced Monotaro.
Yeah, but like this lower tone sounds familiar.
I have no idea. Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Same as the other situation. Yeah.
Right. Shoko too.
Hoo-wee.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
What?
You're missing your left eye,
But
so you steal them from others.
Yeah, because it'll make my eye work. Really, bro?
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
You think now's the time to joke with
I'm
me?
too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
besides, Aiba is a constant witness.
Exactly.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Bro's gonna be like, Pewter's like, let me do what's called the pro gamer move, okay? You need to dive into your own memory from 6 years ago, all right? Have fun with that one.
How would that work?
It's a great question. Hey, boss. Boss is sitting on her desk.
Again.
She looks tired, like me. How about you? Get any sleep?
Of course not.
Yeah.
I still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
Oof.
I see.
She was just starting to feel better
Her mother
too.
and
Yeah.
her father.
Well, not better, but like, able
Yeah.
to
I
function.
hope she'll be okay.
Oh, she's gonna be a changed person.
Just hearing about your parents' death is horrible, let alone seeing their bodies
Seeing both of them like that. It's fucking awful. About Renju, dude.
You were
poor
the first
girl.
on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
No shit, really.
No way this was a suicide.
No, you
And the
can't
fact
do
that his
that.
left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new CYCLOPS killer.
What?
New?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
Why
New?
new? Yeah. New.
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
Oh.
Yeah, because this, like, we told boss about how it's like, is this a copycat killer? And then it was like, literally can't be. And we're like, why? And she's like, I can't tell you that. I'm pretty sure we
Were
were,
a victim that survived.
yeah. And so,
Because like from what we've seen, they take the eye out before they kill the person. So.
and I mean, this could be almost like a safety, because, oh my god, what the hell do they call, what's that program where they put people in safety and they like try and change their identity and stuff?
The witness
Fuck.
protection program?
Yes, that. That could be similar to this, where like we survive, but maybe the killer thinks that we're dead, but instead of them just like hiding our identity, we're like, we've entirely fucking forgot. So it's like, shut the fuck up. As far as they know, he's dead. So don't tell him anything.
Maybe.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually.
Well, let's find out.
It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago?
I guess removing
Is
an
that
eye
what you
before
were
they
talking
kill the
about,
victim
boss?
is part of their MO,
Yeah.
which is weird.
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Lay it on me.
Backstory!
About the incident 6 years ago.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September
Yeah.
of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common.
Left eye
They
missing.
were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball.
Oh, right.
Pulled
Oh.
out posthumously.
Oh, well, that throws off our thing about us because it's our left eye that's gone.
Posthumous? Is that...
Well, it's so weird because usually at least the way that we say it it's posthumous is the way that it's supposed that I
Yeah.
usually hear it. I don't know if because it was one word, that's just how they did it. Maybe there's a differentiation between the two, but Cyclops.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press.
You were going to say something?
This is the thing about voice acting, is we have to wait till they're done talking to talk. But,
Yeah.
is it different than postmortem?
No, that's the same thing, essentially, in essence.
So it's like completely opposite of
'Cause-
this new one then.
What do you mean?
Cause Lady's eye was taken out before she was killed.
No, I think it was saying it was taken out after she was killed because of the lack of blood that was there.
That's not what I remember.
I don't actually think we have a before or after one for it. I think we should just have the fact that the eyeball was removed.
Because I remember Iba saying something about that. So.
I think it was just saying the fact that the eyeball was removed, or the stab was in there, but the death was caused by the stab wounds to the chest.
Yeah, I know. I just remember her saying that the eye was taken out before being killed.
I'm pretty sure it was after. But anyways.
I killed them, and they are now my dear companions.
Ugh.
Something like that.
The fuck's that
He
supposed to
signed
mean?
the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The eyes are your companions? Yeah, now it's the other
Cyclops is
eye.
a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
But yeah.
According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky,
Yep.
and Gaia, goddess of earth.
I could have told you that
Cyclops were
one.
known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
That'll do it. Was the Cyclops captured? I'll assume that's the no right there.
In 6 years, we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
How can you say that if
The MO is different.
Why?
For one, the original
is
Cyclops
true.
killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju,
We're missing their left eye.
Mm-hmm. If he were back, he wouldn't change his entire
The
MO.
timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops Killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed.
Boom! I
okay, so
told
this
you.
is what's going on.
But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
I told you. For once, my memory was better than yours.
At least they clarified that for us.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now.
It's not how serial killers
Or
work.
do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it.
Because we're the Cyclops killer, and they've wiped our
And that's
memory,
what-
and now
that's-
we're working
yeah.
for the police force. But now we have someone copying us. We have to find our own copycat killer. The plot thickens.
Oh my god.
I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one.
That
The
would be
criminal for this
interesting.
case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
I mean, this theory, that's like only like a quarter joking theory. As each day goes on, I'm kind of like, that'd be fucking clever.
It would.
And it's presenting in a way where it's
I was
possible.
about to say no one would see that coming. But,
It just happens
our
our memory ironically happens to end at the point where the copycat killer stuff ends.
Yeah.
Just ironically.
You mean the Cyclops killer? You said the copycat
Fuck.
killer.
Cyclops killer. Ironically. And her left eye is missing. Ironically. Even though it's an opposite eye, but I think that might be part of like the thing of maybe of a message that's being sent to us at the time by someone else. I don't fucking know. Let's keep going.
Iva, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I
Damn.
also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories.
Of course.
All lacking credibility and evidence.
Gotta love the internet.
Damn it.
You're one of those people.
I don't make conspiracy theories. That's what I meant to people like,
No,
oh my god.
I meant you theorize things. It's not a conspiracy that people are just making murder theories, not there's
Any
a-
other information while I'm getting
That's all we
judged
have for now.
hardcore.
There's a difference.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renji was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted.
Yeah.
Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I don't want to dream
I'm
right
fine.
now.
Let's go, Iva.
Understood.
My dreams are weird then, let alone now.
Yeah.
Besides, maybe I'll just see the fucking future again. Who knows? If that even was the future, whatever. We still have to figure out what the hell the memory dream thing we was
Yeah.
is.
The memory dream thing we was is.
Listen, whatever the hell Somnium is
Date,
supposed to
The
be.
vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
Well, I've noticed something. I don't know how.
Oh.
No, don't know how that one got there, but
Hi.
thought you were in the hospital.
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat.
Homie.
Hold on, let me just look. This is the back seat, right? The steering wheel, and the dashboard, and the center console. I know. Maybe I put my gun in the
Did I
glove box.
put anything in there?
You could have put a gold brick in there and it wouldn't slow us down this much. Have you checked the back seat?
Oh, right. But I can't just turn around and look while I'm driving.
Just check the rear view mirror.
The mirror. Okay. Hey, what are you doing?
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Thanks. Great to see you too. So you climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat.
What are you doing here,
Hey,
child?
Date? Why do they call it a dashboard?
Because it makes the car go faster.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh. And why do they call it a tachometer?
It measures how many tacos worth of revolutions the wheels spin. Because a tortilla is round. Obviously.
Wow. All right.
That was quick
Dashboard
thinking.
for real. Steering wheel.
Date, what would happen if I grabbed the wheel and spun it super hard?
We would
We
die.
die.
We would spend the rest of our very short time together thinking about how stupid that was.
Steering wheel. Never let this child drive ever.
You shouldn't let any child
Club
drive
box.
ever.
Is this where you keep your weird stuff?
No. But don't look.
What?
Damn, is it that obvious?
So you do!
Is everyone fucking realizing this now? How you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Oh.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Once.
Yeah.
Nice weather we're having, right?
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
She could
Fair
just
enough.
be like, you know,
You're an adult.
in
Shouldn't
shock.
you know that already?
And it hasn't fully hit.
Yeah.
If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn. Rat.
What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right?
She wants to
Take me
help.
with you. I
Yep.
can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
She's got a point.
Yeah?
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Valid.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
I don't
Cool.
think she would want to interfere anyway. She wants whoever did this caught.
Yeah. How did you even get in here?
Yeah.
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door.
Oh.
I've been here for like 10 minutes.
10
Why don't your
minutes?
doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point.
She
Not you,
If you
too.
are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
It's funny because he did this bit with Iris about there's a lady in the back seat,
Yeah.
and now there was a little girl.
So.
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Aiba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she's referring to.
Does she know about
Mizuki
Aiba?
is still
Seems like
unaware
not.
they exist.
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss.
There really is no reason.
It's just hard to explain.
Then pop out.
I won't say anything yet.
Understood.
We'll surprise her.
But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal. No need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
I think you need to get checked out.
What are you looking at me for? Watch the road.
I always have my head like this when I drive.
You were looking forward before.
No, I was just projecting an illusion. This is the real me.
You project an illusion when you're by yourself? No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Have you?
You're not even a
Odd thing
teenager
for a
yet.
preteen.
Yeah.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
I was gonna say she
About
seems
Renju.
really like
Hey, about Renju.
advanced.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Ever since the
well,
pressure
it's
joke.
not about Daddy,
Yeah.
but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
What is
That's
Shoko's
important.
secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Huh.
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money.
Ah.
She got
Wow.
really rich like that.
Do the old rug pull.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes.
Huh.
If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. You must have been extraordinarily careful.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm glad you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
Hey now.
Just got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
Damn.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Listen here, you little shit.
What are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old, creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Holy shit. Just like fucking, no, don't even pull this fucking car around.
They're literally just like
Throw you out the goddamn window.
verbally giving each other the middle finger back and forth.
For real. Holy shit. Back to the sunfish pocket 12 hours later.
But some say people who argue like that are the ones that are closest to each other.
Yeah. Mizuki and I walked back in the sunfish pocket.
Oh, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
He's like, oh, fuck.
Yep, so let us through and shut your damn mouth.
Ugh.
Okay, just waiting for a slow zoom to happen because he
This is
can't do
weird. It
anything
seems
yet.
like a seafood restaurant, but it was a maid cafe.
Maybe it's themed for both.
Yeah.
It's mermaids.
Oh my god. Boo.
Okay. Anyways,
Boo.
I'll talk to you in a second, Inspector. I'm gonna start from the left. There's a fucking trident on the
I
wall.
feel like
Is that a
Aiba right now.
Spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Perfect. The trident. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. Now that Aiba's clarified that for me.
How was
the
he
box.
killed? I know he was put on a meat hook, but like, how was he killed?
Because
Because there was like no blood again.
There was a little bit on his clothes because there was also wires, and I thought that some of them were wrapped around his body.
Oh, really?
But look inside the wooden box. There's nothing in there. It's just a box. It's just a box. Menu.
Menu.
Store's menu.
Dragon's Palace Pasta. 1,800 yen. 1,800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
That's like $18.
You're used to this being average when you're the daughter of a fucking guy that runs an entertainment studio.
Yeah.
The store's menu.
And a restaurant, apparently.
Table. It's a table. Can't find any clues on it. It's a chair. Can't find any clues on it. It's another trident. And a wooden barrel. Barrel made of wood.
Well, the
Nothing
trident's
special about it.
part of the chair.
I know, but it's the same as the one that's on the wall, so.
Yeah.
Oil drum. So oil drum is just some kind of interior
The
decor.
capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters.
Cool.
It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Oh,
Write that down, write that down!
Let me check inside.
Oh, there's gonna be something in there. Okay.
Maybe. Hello?
A watch?
What?
It looks like a watch.
There's something inside.
It's either a watch or a piece of candy.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Don't you need like a crowbar or something?
Depends how they've done it.
It is a watch.
This is...
Probably his watch, I'll assume.
Why would it be there, though?
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore.
Why is it
No doubt
there?
about it. But how did this get here?
How and why?
Write that down, write that down! Alright.
I guess those are probably pictures of all the maids. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Okay, these are the things that I saw that were hanging, because his body was like right
Yeah.
here, hanging from half this stuff. I'm gonna keep looking around a little bit. There's a lifesaver, as well as decorated with life preservers.
They didn't do their job very well.
Kitchen door, door to the kitchen. A
The
counter.
corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
Oh.
Thanks for that one, Aiba.
No traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself.
That's interesting.
That's
This
weird.
evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else.
And cleaned up.
Yeah, that's what threw me for
Weird.
the loop.
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Damn, way to go.
Huh.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Zoom on
Okay.
the counter?
Oh, I wait about to say there's definitely murder somewhere else in the area. Zoom.
Ugh.
Oh, literally remembering all this. Okay. Oh, I thought his neck. That's why I thought there was a wire on his. There's marks on his neck.
Yeah.
I wonder... That's weird.
What?
Did he kill himself and then someone moved him here? Because he's showing signs of hanging.
Yeah.
But this would implicate that he potentially hung himself. And then someone took him down and put him up in here. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him.
That could also be the way it
Yeah.
The
works.
specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
I was about to say that. Murder's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or some similar from behind. Face.
Yeah, if it
The
was from a
autopsy
rope,
report
they would probably be
discovered
able
the
to
presence of
tell.
benzodiazepine.
Yeah.
It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was
Oh.
extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
But that speaks to it again. So it says it was protecting Renju's body. Barely conscious before he was killed.
Why?
Because, I mean, that's something that happens a lot for some people that worry about... Not to get really deep and depressing on this one, but I mean, if we've gotten this far, you'll probably want to back out by this point. But there are people that before they hang themselves will take heavy medication to sedate themselves as much as they can before actually doing it to minimize any pain and potentially just very quickly pass on afterwards.
How do you know this?
The internet's a wild place, man.
You do go on Reddit a lot.
Anyways, the left eye, missing. Left eye's been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Renju and Shoko both had the left eye taken before they were killed. Right eye. Right eye is still there. Nothing about the ropes or anything. Is there anything else I can hit? No, I can't turn anything around. The body.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m.
Yes.
You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body
Still,
was
like,
hanged
just
from the
2
ceiling,
hours?
similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw,
Ugh.
and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Like, 2 hours is a very little time to set this up.
Yeah, I'm leaning away from my original thought process, but thought it could be something weird, but you can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. So I guess they decided to sedate him before they did everything to him. Maybe that made removing the eye easier. I don't know. Store signboard. It says Sunfish Pocket. Okay. Anything up? A light! It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. Probably not a clue. Okay. More menus and stuff. I'm
What
looking at the
does he have to
pictures.
say about the pictures?
There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working here.
What are you staring at? Creeper.
I agree.
Hey now. Pictures of maids on display. Based on the pictures I saw earlier, I think this is literally a mermaid cafe.
Yeah.
Policeman. What's the status?
Nothing special.
Okay.
Perfect, thanks.
This thing was still green.
Cash
though.
register. Registering in the doorway. The officer's gone in the doorway.
Okay. Well, a camera.
Yes, that... Watch it have been off when this happened. The club is looking on the second floor of the building. Use the elevator to get here.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Please.
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. at 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Okay. The elevator only stopped on the second floor once last night. 8:55 p.m. with 310 pounds inside. Be about 2 people the same size, based on the report and the surveillance.
Did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
Damn.
Fucking convenient.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
So there's no footage of the incident?
Whoever did this was smart.
Yeah, unfucking fortunately. Window outside. Place is up on the second floor. There's nothing out the window. Huh. Right, I think that's about anything of importance that's not everything that's important here.
We haven't talked to Mizuki yet, though.
Yeah, I know. How much you got? Notice anything strange?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
All right, thanks.
You can leave if you want, or if you need.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
Hey.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Do you remember what you saw last night?
How could I forget?
Yeah, you right.
I'll never be able to get that image out of my head.
You right.
Not until the day I die.
You right. Anything else strange? Or
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Damn.
notice anything strange?
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date?
Yeah?
Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
I worry all the time. He's looking at the spot where we found Renji.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
It don't make no difference. You see it right there. I know you do. Anyways, we're going to go look at the final hints of this crime scene next time.
Boy, this is
Well, we're going on a wild trip here.
This game is not for the faint of heart.
Definitely not. Yeah, definitely not.
As expected from the same people who made Danganronpa, though.
Absolutely. I mean, to be fair, pretty par for the course.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here.
Yeah.